Once again, I'm here with Ian Selley after tonight's cup match. Unfortunately, ended in a narrow 2-1 defeat against Abbey Rangers. A tough game again. I felt we were a little bit unlucky though, Ian. I don't know what you felt. I felt we didn't get the rub of the green, especially when they when they scored. We really went on the upward curve. We were the dominant team, and their goal was arguably offside and also against the run of play. So again, it was just really rotten luck, in my opinion.
Yeah, I still think the goals were pretty poor to give away. The first one we switched off, and obviously Sonny has not quite dealt with the second one. But no, I thought for half an hour in the second half we looked a good side and moved them about, and we thought we were going to win the game. But it's probably a game that we could have done without. Obviously, it was penciled in for the 18s, but they couldn't make the fixture, so we had to put a number of the first team boys in there. But it's a good training game for them. I know it's disappointing that we haven't got a result, but it's ticked a few boxes, bringing some of the suspended boys back in to get some minutes.
And it's also a difficult sort of time of the season because of fixture pile-up, because we've had, about 3 or 4 postponements now?
Yeah, so, we've had pretty much, I think probably 2 months now, we've had probably Tuesday, Saturday games, and we've got another month of it as well, so it's sort of been pretty relentless, but it is what it is, and we have to make sure that we set up for each game, but it's a game that we could have done without, if I'm honest, but it's fair play to Abbey. They've done well tonight, and they got the victory. So we wish them all the best in the next round.
And as a manager, talking about setting things up, is it difficult to get the players motivated for what's quite a bread and butter match in what's arguably one of the minor cups? Is it difficult to get them up for it?
I think it is a little bit. I know that I played in cup competitions like this when I was playing, and if you've been playing week in, week out, Tuesday, Saturday, it can take its toll a little bit, but I think once you get across the white line on the grass, then it changes and you want to win the game, so you go back to your normal routines. But yeah, it's we've had a lot of games recently. We've got a lot of games in front of us, but the good thing is no one's got any injuries, so we'll be ready training Thursday, ready for a big game Saturday.
I was going to mention that, so it's good news, although we've lost today, that we have a fairly fit squad now, which is really what we need because we're coming up to the the busy period of the season.
Yeah, we've been very, very light. We've had suspensions, injuries, so we recruited a couple this week, and potentially there might be 1 or 2 coming in next week as well. So, we're doing our best to recruit some good players. But like I say, it's good to see that a few of the boys coming back from suspensions now, which they're not young players coming back into the team; they're sort of senior boys, so they make a bit of a difference. So, we've got a lot of games packed in, so we have to make sure we might have to squad rotate a little bit, but we've got a big challenge ahead of us. With the next 2-3 games are huge games for us. If we win a couple of those, all of a sudden you bounce back up the league. But we just need to make sure we put in good performances and win the games.
And in terms of, I think you mentioned it before, in terms of the transfer situation, there's no transfer window, is there? You can pretty much dip in and dip out when you like.
We can put 7 days in for anybody, but only once at a club every 28 days, I think it is. So. It's trying to get the right player to come in. Obviously, the ones that are flying at the moment are difficult to get.
I believe you've even signed one or two of the players on dual registration. How does that work?
Yeah, well, it's Chris Sessignon. He's coming in from Folkestone, Victoria, experienced fullback. So he's coming and joining us Thursday, and will be in the squad for Saturday. So so his parent club is Folkestone, but I don't think he's had too many minutes recently over there, so he's going to come to us for 28 days, get some games with us, hopefully help us, and then we'll just see what happens at the end of that period. So they might want to extend it, or they might need the player to go back to their parent club. So we just need to make sure that when he comes in, he fits in, and I'm sure he will. He's got a lot of experience at a high level, so I think that's probably what we need at the moment, a little bit of seniority in the team.
And weather permitting, because obviously there's a lot of storms forecast, we've got a very busy period coming up, so it could be really almost like one of the most important periods of the season in terms of where we're going as a club. In terms of we still, in my opinion, could be outsiders for the playoffs if we get a run together.
Yeah, that's what we need is a run. The players individually are good enough. We'll prep for each game as it comes, but we haven't come in to sit where we are. We've come in to win games, and the staff and the players will do as much as they can to do that. And it only takes a couple of wins and everything's different, So, but obviously, if you don't win those couple of games, then it could look different again. So we need to make sure we really kick on, and every game for the next month is a cup final for us if we want to go to where we want to go to. You know, no one wants to sit mid-table or bottom half. You know, it needs to be an exciting season for us, and to do that we need to win games and get back in the mix. You know, we've sort of you know, done well in periods of this season, but then we also conceded terrible goals that we shouldn't be conceding, and getting games over the line. So you know, we're working hard to do that, and we will do that.
And do you have a message for the fans in this very sort of pivotal period of the season? Have you got a message for the fans?
Yeah, no, they've been great. You know, been great. You know, when the team's done well, they've really supported us well, and you know, I know sometimes it's been frustrating to watch. I think the staff have been frustrated, the players have been frustrated, but you know, the support so far has been backing us, and you know, we'll turn it around, and it's important that they stick with us as well. You know, like I say, the next sort of 3-4 weeks are huge for the club. So, but you know, we'll be doing everything we can to get to where we need to go to.
So guys, we hope we're going to be onwards and upwards. The next fixture is this Saturday away. It's a local derby at Metropolitan Police, just down the road, just the other side of Esher and Elmbridge. So you guys, listen, you are the 12th man, so please get out in force. Cheer the boys on through thick and thin. We really need you guys.